Are you struggling to manage your Node.js application with Google Cloud Datastore? You're not alone. Many developers find it challenging to maintain their applications when dealing with entity references and object versioning. Today, we're diving into the world of Object-Relational Mapping, or ORM, for Google Cloud Datastore. I totally get it. Maintaining a small application can become overwhelming, especially when you have to keep track of various entities and their relationships. It can feel like you're reinventing the wheel every time you need to implement a new feature. One user recently asked, is there a high-level ORM for the Node.js Datastore client library? They expressed their frustration with managing references and versioning in their application. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what exactly is the issue here? The challenge lies in the complexity of managing data relationships and ensuring that your application remains maintainable as it grows. Without a proper ORM, you might find yourself writing repetitive code and struggling with data integrity. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of whether to build your own ORM or leverage existing libraries. Plus, I've got some great resources to share. To address the user's question about a high-level ORM for Google Cloud Datastore in Node.js, we can start by exploring existing libraries. One popular option is the @google.cloud/datastore library, which provides a straightforward interface for interacting with Datastore. Next, the user should consider using an ORM wrapper around the Datastore client. Libraries like TypeORM or Sequelize can be adapted for use with Google Cloud Datastore, providing a more structured way to manage entities and relationships. After selecting a library, the user should set up their project. This involves initializing a new Node.js project and installing the chosen ORM along with the Datastore client library. Now, the user can define their entities and relationships. This step involves creating models that represent the data structure in Datastore, which can help manage references and versioning effectively. Finally, the user should implement the data access layer. This includes writing functions to create, read, update, and delete entities, ensuring that the referencing mechanism is properly handled. Fun fact, the concept of ORM dates back to the 1980s. It's amazing how far we've come in software development, but the challenges of data management remain relevant today. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution is suggested by another user. They recommend using a library called Datastore ORM, which is well-structured and written in TypeScript. This library can help manage your entities more easily. Here's a quick code example. You can define a user entity by extending base entity and using decorators for properties. This makes it easier to create and save user instances. Here's a pro tip. Before you start building your own ORM, take some time to explore existing libraries. You might find that they meet your needs perfectly, saving you both time and effort. And there you have it. Whether you choose to use an existing ORM or create your own, remember that the goal is to simplify your data management. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on software development.